I'm in 2 weeks. I'm done. You want to talk about regretting your vote?
I never thought I'd say that, but I regret my vote. I voted for Trump.
I voted for Trump, and I regret it now.
As a Hispanic, I voted for Donald J. Trump. Dude, I regret it so much, man.
I am regretting my vote for Donald Trump.
I voted for Donald Trump, and now I regret it.
A lot of people who were like me voted for Trump and have to account for that.
I regret voting for Trump.
So deeply regret my vote for Donald Trump.
I regret voting for Trump.
I was a dumbass, voted for Trump. It was the worst decision I ever made.
I've seen the light, and I got out of MAGA. A lot of us there have seen the light. We have deep regrets.
I feel guilty because I voted for Trump twice. I feel very guilty because I feel responsible. That's why he's still running.
I was with Trump for 9 straight years. I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed in Trump right now.
Now, you regret the consequences that you now have to endure because you thought that the people that were trying to attack you were people that looked like me, or were people of the feminine persuasion, or were people that identified as queer, or were people that identified as trans. No. See, you went on tirades, stood on mountaintops, screamed about how indifference was the way, how you wanted to go backwards. But what you didn't realize was that everything that you postured about was shit that you didn't even understand. We told you. And now you have to endure, just like we had to and have to. Congratulations.
MAGA. Hey, MAGA. Hey, MAGA. Hey, did we tell you? Maybe you should listen to black women, huh? We told your ass. We told you to read Project 2025. We told you to read that shit. Hey, we told you basically look at Agenda 47. We told you to look up who your congressman is. We have asked you on countless of times what is the 3 branches of government, and you still can't answer to this motherfucking day. Let me say this for real talk. MAGA, y'all burn this on yourselves. Y'all did this. Bad MAGA. Bad. Y'all did this. On your own. On your own. We warned you about this shit. We literally gave you tools to warn you that shit was going to happen. You did not listen to us. You did not listen to us. You thought we basically had victim mentality. Now look at your ass. Better worth some gas prices.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into a trending topic that has been making waves across social media. #MAGA regrets. This hashtag has gained traction as some former Trump supporters express remorse over their votes. But how are non-MAGA supporters reacting to these developments? Let's explore.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give one single solitary fuck. Y'all did this before. It was called Trumpgrets before. Now some of these people in that stitch I just stitched did it 2 times. To do something once is a mistake, and to do it twice is a pattern. Let me be the first to tell you it's a little bit too little too late. Bitch, you studied after the fucking test. What do your regrets do now? Are you going to unspill the milk, Susan? This man told you with his full chest, vote for me this time and you'll never have to vote again. And you said, hey, that's the kind of guy I want. You wanted certain things to happen to certain people, and now you're upset that it's happening to you. Something leopards, I think they call it. I cannot find it in my spirit to feel sorry for you. All of you. I can't find it. Because we warned you. We warned you and you didn't listen. Now you have to live with being on the wrong side of history.
Okay. And what now? What are you gonna do now? I don't really understand the point of coming to the internet with this. What did you want? Sympathy? You want the woke liberal snowflakes to comfort you and tell you it's all going to be okay? You want us to try to make you feel better about your decision? See, the difference is we voted for the well-being of everybody. You voted for the well-being of you. And now everybody is dealing with the consequences of your actions. Let that be a lesson you learn.
So you're regretting your vote for Trump. Fuck you. Sorry, that was a little harsh. But not sorry. Because we warned you. We told you. You refused to research. And now, all of a sudden, that it's starting to affect your personal life or the personal life of people that you love, now you care? You don't get to just sit there and say, oopsie, I made a mistake. I regret it now. Get up and fucking do something about it.
Aha, that's what your little bum ass get. Yo, dumb bum ass. All you motherfuckers. Dumb bum asses. You stupid idiot. Nah. Don't regret it now. Don't regret it now. Y'all was standing on that shit. Y'all was talking all that shit. Oh, Trump is gonna bring down groceries. Trump is gonna make taxes cheaper for us. Trump is gonna... Shut the fuck up. Y'all was really talking all that fucking shit about Kamala Harris and all of that fucking shit. And being Republican and all that shit. And being Mexican Republicans. You're shooting yourself in the foot! I am 3 of the many things that Trump supporters hate. Black, gay, and Native American. This is great. You can't have a racist moron in presidency, but y'all clearly didn't fucking see it. Y'all are in a fucking cult! Oh, talking about, oh, I don't want a criminal in my presidency. He is! He's a criminal! But no, y'all dumbasses, oh, I'm still gonna vote for Trump because of the memes or whatever. Yo, dumb, bum, stupid head ass! Now you can't come on this app being like, oh, I regret it. I voted for Trump and I regret it. Stand on that shit, idiot! This is a man who claimed he was gonna send he was gonna deport Native Americans! Where? Where are you gonna deport Native American people? So with all of my love in my heart, I say this. I should have seen this shit coming when you know who did the you know what salute at the fucking rally. You stupid idiots! I'm basking in this fucking glory of y'all regretting his presidency. You stupid idiots! Oh, y'all, I still can't believe this! Y'all really out here shocked that a dude running for president was gonna lie to you? Donald Trump, who was literally, and they had proof, convicted of raping people! I'm not even finna fucking calm down. This shit is hilarious. Boy, I bet y'all regretting being Republicans now. 4 more years of this shit. That means 4 more years of you regretting your stupid ass decision. Good job. You're fucking fired.
So, a friend sent me this video, asked what I thought about it. So I'm going to respond. Yeah, I got some pretty strong feelings about this. It is not enough that you regret your vote for Trump. Not at all. Not nearly enough. We don't really care. People like me, I don't really care. You voted against me. That man's actions have made me a prisoner of my own country. I've been denied my passport. Can't get one. I'm a veteran. That kind of sucks. So, yeah. Don't tell us you regret your vote. Show us. Show us you regretted your vote. Get into action. Do something about your regret. Join us. Protest. Resist. Do it.
A lot of people are laughing at these folks and haha, you get what you asked for and, kind of rubbing it in. I would rather, I get it. I understand, not judging. But I would rather tell you guys that if you actually regret your vote, you don't have to wait 4 years to fix that. In 2 years, there will be elections that are going to be local, and they're going to matter, and they're going to be very important because of what you have put us through with Trump. Because of your vote, the things that you regret, you can fix by voting locally the correct way. And this time, maybe listen when you're told. Maybe go actually research. So you can fix this. If you really regret it, make it right. Do better.
Hi, I'm Encrypted Insanity. Let's do this. You know, usually when I see people make mistakes in life, I think it's beautiful. It's bittersweet, right? But it's beautiful because that person made a mistake, right? And accountability is going to catch up with them eventually, if not immediately. And they're going to go through some pain in life, but they're going to come out the other side of that pain more often than not, a stronger person, because pain is the best teacher. The lessons we learn through pain are seldom forgotten, right? But this isn't one of those fucking times. So I'm going to say this next part as calmly as I can. Y'all made these videos expecting what? Empathy? That dog don't hunt. It don't hunt. No. What y'all did amounts to this. You saw a school pew-pewer and you handed him a fucking weapon. And now you're regretting your actions while he's pew-pewing the fucking school. We're supposed to feel sorry for you? You're an accessory to all of his fucking crimes. You gave the keys to the fucking kingdom to a goddamn tyrant. We told you about Project 2025. We told you about Agenda 47. We showed you the documentation. We gave you the fucking evidence to prove that this motherfucker was a fascist, and y'all still voted for him because he promised cheaper groceries and gas. And then as soon as he gets elected, I don't think I could do that. You chose a better economy over human rights, and now you won't get neither. But I'm going to tell you something. You need to take that regret. You need to swallow it. And just keep that shit to yourself, because the empathy is for the people that Donald Trump is harming, who had nothing to do with his rise to the seat of president again, right? The empathy is for the people who are against him, who are being harmed by his actions, his policies, what he does and says, right? Not the people who enabled that shit. Nah, the well of empathy ran dry for them. You all have the day you deserve. And hail Odin, for he teaches.
The hashtag MAGA regrets trend is a fascinating development in the political landscape, revealing a shift among some former Trump supporters who now express regret over their votes. This phenomenon isn't entirely new. Voters' remorse has always existed, but the scale and public nature of these admissions makes this wave particularly noteworthy. One of the main reasons behind hashtag MAGA regrets seems to be a growing realization that certain policy and promises made during Trump's presidency did not pan out the way supporters had hoped. Some voters are expressing frustration over economic struggles, rising inflation, and dissatisfaction with policy they once believed would benefit them. Others feel disillusioned by Trump's recent statements and actions, particularly regarding foreign policy and social issues. A significant catalyst appeared to be Trump's stance on Gaza, a portion of his base, which has previously supported his American First foreign policy, feels betrayed by his approach to the conflict. The idea that the US would take control of Gaza under Trump's leadership has left some of his supporters feeling misled. This, coupled with his frustrating position on key conservative issues, has led some to reconsider their votes. Beyond policy failures, there is also the legal trouble Trump faces. His indictment and ongoing legal battles have been a major talking point, and while many of his die-hard supporters dismiss them as politically motivated, others see them as a reflection of his character and leadership. For some, these legal entanglements have been a final straw, reinforcing doubts about his ability to govern effectively. Now let's talk about how non-MAGA supporters are reacting to this. The response has been a mix of schadenfreude, skepticism, and in some cases genuine understanding. On platforms like Twitter, TikTok, and Reddit, non-Trump supporters are reacting in three distinct ways. First, there are those who take a told you so approach. Many people who opposed Trump from the beginning feel vindicated. They warned about his policy, his divisive historic, and his potential to disrupt democracy. And now that some former supporters are admitting regrets, they see it as a proof that they were right all along. This reaction is particularly strong in online spaces like Reddit, Leopards, Earth My Face, a subreddit dedicated to highlighting people who face consequences from their own political choices. Then there are those who remain skeptical of these so-called regrets. Some argue that these individuals only regret their vote now that they feel personally affected. For example, some regret their support due to financial struggles or policy changes that impact them directly, rather than out of concern for broader social justice or democratic principles. Critics point out that these voters ignore the warnings where marginalized communities were the ones suffering and only started to care when it hit home. However, not all non-Maga supporters are dismissive. Some welcome these former Trump voters with open arms, seeing their change of heart as an opportunity for dialogue and political growth. They argue that political opinions evolve, and rather than shaming people for past mistakes, it's better to engage in constructive conversations about the future. They see #MAGA regrets as a sign that political polarization is not as permanent as it sometimes seems, and that people can change their minds. It's also worth noting that while #MAGA regrets is trending, it doesn't necessarily mean that all of these individuals are switching sides entirely. Some may regret voting for Trump but are still skeptical of Biden or the Democratic Party. Others may simply feel delusioned with the entire political system. What this trend really highlights is growing frustration with broken promises, with leadership that doesn't deliver, and with the feeling of being misled. So what does this mean for the upcoming election? Will these regretful voters shift their support to another candidate, or will they disengage from the political process altogether? Some analysts predict that many of these voters might not vote at all in the next election, feeling disheartened by the whole system. Others believe that a portion of them might lead toward alternative conservative candidates, but with Trump still dominating the Republican field, their options are limited. In the end, #MAGA regret is a reminder of how political alliances are never as raging as they seem. It's also a reflection of how deeply personal politics can be. People tend to reassess their views when policies start affecting their own lives. Whether or not this trend leads to a broader shift remains to be seen. But one thing is certain, it has sparked conversations that will continue as the election season heats up. If you have been following MAGA regrets, what are your thoughts? Do you think these regrets are sincere, or do you feel they come too late? Let's talk about it in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on our future updates. Thanks for watching.